Why, hello there, fellow excavators. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval Tower of Knowledge. Episode 18, Digging Deep Caverns for Cozy Bedrooms. Wish there was a way for you to swing the door the other way, like it is for the gates. Because if you want complete symmetry, you can't really achieve it with those reinforced doors. Not that I'm that persnickety. Some of you might be. Alright, how's our meat? Wow, I mean, maybe we're making into stews or something, but I really don't functionally see any difference. I'm going to reduce the booze we make down to like a 50. I don't know how our fruit juice got up so high. We got like production creep. I just wanted to watch this briefly because it's been super, super ineffective. Miss. Oh, you got it! Just don't miss so hard you hit a boar or you're dead. Alright, stairwell, you're almost done. Just the last few bricks of the stairwell. Then we're going to dig out these tiles and drop it even lower. The deer group has left. Calling it, I mean, yeah, okay, it's technically a group, but calling it a group just sounds wrong. It's a reverse skyscraper? Yeah. Oh, wow. Foxes galore. I don't know, what are they chasing? I have no idea. Looked a little creepy. Time to see if my mining project down here like actually works. Or if it, like, will super flood. So I'm going to also queue a bunch of iron to be mined up. Okay, cool. This staircase is set. So it's a double height staircase, all encased with clay brick. Very, very fancy. Very dark, though. I will openly admit. It's very dimly lit. But, you know, whatever. And that's where we'll start to do the bedrooms. Way down below. Yeah, and the water lock seems fine, as long as stability isn't, tanked. So stability of this is 3, because it's, like, 1 away from the side. And it should allow us to excavate, the iron underneath the water without much issue. Now, what I will need to do is I will need to build... I haven't tested to see if this way works. But we'll need to, like, interconnect all these floor planks so that we keep the water at bay. It's funny that you can just, like, have a few slabs of wood to keep water out. Miracle. And I am going to decide to soil fill this pond next. Because almost all the landfill has been used up. But the cool thing is, as we excavate underground, we are slowly going to be able to landfill everything on the surface. So it really is 2 birds, 1 stone. It's nice. And this set of stairs has all of its materials delivered, so pretty soon we should be able to get that up. Now there is one concern building bedrooms on the lowest elevation level, which is that if it floods, I can't excavate underneath it to remove flood water. So if we have floods like that, we're going to have a situation where we'll need to build a well on top and then draw the water out actively, which would be kind of labor intensive and honestly kind of annoying. So I hope we don't have any floods while doing these bedrooms, or I'm just going to have to deal with the consequence of that. But yeah, whatever. If it happens, it happens. I'm not going to like save scum my way out of that situation if it does happen. All right, taking a look at the jobs. Raveno, I'm gonna have you do more construction because we have a lot of plant tenders now. Or Drake can do it full time. So you're gonna be our primary constructor so we can make more progress quickly. We're also going to replace, like all the soil, everything. One of the reasons why I'm fine with the bedrooms being on those levels is somewhere you only go once a day. So if it's like inconvenient to get to, it's not really a big deal. Hostile animals. Dogs? Alright, well, I don't want to have to kill a bunch of dogs. So let's stay away from them. Fortunately, they generated super far away from my bridge, so it shouldn't be much of an issue. Was that wolf on wolf violence, maybe? Oh, yeah. There's also, like, wolves around here, too. So there's wolves where the dogs are. So the dogs are probably going to get ganked by wolves, because there's, like, wolves here, dogs there. So the wolves are, like, boxing the dogs out. Sorry, dogs, but I think wolves are probably going to win this one. As an experiment, let's see if I can't mine out this iron without flooding the thing to know if this water lock works. But yeah, this is a pretty neat way to mine. I came up with it. I'm sure other people did too, parallel to me. But I was like, yeah, I'll just, build there. It was super weird. Well, that's how, like, the Romans would build bridges. Way back in the day. So this isn't, like, unknown tech for 1350s. I'm surprised the dogs aren't dead yet. Alright, come on, my excavators. So Klein and Board Drake was my other miner. Maybe what I'll do is I'll have Board Drake focus on mining. And then someone else growing. Like Raveno growing. And then if Raveno grows, Radlock constructs. Because I don't really have you doing a lot of carpentry tasks. and glitch constructs. Let's do it that way. Oh, look, it's so much more progress after that, like, tiny bit of priority change. And now all of a sudden everyone's like, all right, dig time. Let's not piss off the boss. All right, the freshest wildlife are dead, I assume, because there's not a marker tag for it. So let's go to overview for carcasses. Yep. I'm not gonna like high priority haul them, but I will passively haul them if they're available. We don't really have need of meat. No, 400. Yeah, we really don't. We have 700 cabbage. Oh, good lord. You complain about being exhausted while asleep? This past week and a half, I've been doing the same. Because my sickness symptoms make it very difficult to sleep well, so I'd be like asleep and still like pissed off that I wasn't rested. But yeah, a little odd. Your answer, you must be young. Yeah, trust me. While asleep, you can still be pissed off you're not sleeping better. Just old man things. Alright, we're almost to the point, the bottom of the staircase, and then we'll be able to start building the bedrooms. The swanky bedrooms. Research. We need one more book. Chronicle. There it is. Infirmary bed. So that will help you coalesce quicker. The benefit of an infirmary is that settlers heal faster in the room, and tends to have a higher chance to succeed. So it's like magical because it's like basically the same bed. Well, whatever. Next, research. Will be up to you. So let me review library structures 2. No, I called it ornate bookshelf, whatever. Research 3. I'm gonna leave. I'll even add rug making because we have a great haul now. Rug making. I'll include beekeeping too. We've got furniture too. I am not gonna bother with stone block cutting because it's worthless to me basically. Wood carving is gonna be included as well. And then as a umbrella term, weapons. I'll just big umbrella term because there's a bunch of different types of weapons. So there you go. What am I working towards? Whoop, not raffle timer. I hit the wrong button. Vote timer. There it is. So up to you. Klein, why aren't you... Why are you hauling a stockpile? Why aren't you digging? You should be mining. It is your highest priority by, like, a lot. Oh, did we... Yeah, we borked the stairs. Okay, we're gonna have to be careful about that, because there's, like, an order of operations to do this. And if we do it wrong, we get stranded. So do not mine this out just yet. So we have a valid path up to the top. Actually, no one can even... Oof. I'm going to connect these two staircases so that we can get out of here. Come on, Klein. You could either be stranded or mine. It's up to you. Keep moving. Okay, Glitch will do it. Or try to. Oh my god, he's slow. Oh god. Alright, you're free. So we'll backfill that, replace the staircase that I broke, and then do the same thing on the other side. Alright, taking a look, we have plenty of food, plenty of fermentation, a decent amount of leather now that we hunted all the deer, tons and tons and tons of linen, like way more than I reasonably need. So much flaxseed, it's disgusting. Good amount of wood and sticks. Yeah, we're doing pretty good on resources. I don't really think I need to worry about that. And then we also got like a load of iron nuggets, even from this little mining operation. We still don't have the answer if this is minerable or not, because no one's bothered to do it. But at least we now know how to get iron from the underground. So continuing on the bedrooms, it's taken a minute. What I'll do is I'll have a bedroom here, 5x5, and I'll mine it out so that we can put a pillar, so we can like arch it. Maybe I'll mine it like this, so we can put an arch. So I'll leave 2 here and then mine these out so that we can replace it with stone and then put an arch in so that it can hold itself up nice. So the door will be here for these. And beekeeping is the popular choice. Well, that's an easy one. 1510, so let's queue that up. Already is updated. I called that a little early, but it was winning. And we have another merchant. Ooh, good. They have carry weight. So we have a lot of food that we could probably part with for coin. And that could pay for, like, future extortionists or other trade or whatever. And now that I have a merchant stall, although it's not pathable, well, it is pathable, that should keep them from, like, wandering the hell around everywhere, because that's what they would normally do. Which gets to be a little annoying if you ask me. Alright. Day sleeper. I know you probably want to sleep, but let's get trading. Cheers! So, they came with 136 coin. So we'll see what we... Oh, and, interesting. Research tables. So I'm going to sell a lot of, like, produce to them, because they have the weight for it, and we don't need as much produce as we currently have to pay off for the coin. I think it's a pretty good trade. We could also get rid of, like, a lot of flax seed, because I have a lot of flax seed. And this is a great way to clear out a lot of the junk that we have underground. It's got a lot of junk. So this is like a balanced trade as it is now. I wouldn't mind buying some healing kits. So now I know that I need to sell a lot more stuff because we aren't currently manufacturing kits kits, so it would be in our best interest to like sell them. I can also part with the wooden mechanical components because we can make mechanical components if we want, so I don't need to necessarily hold on to them. Terminal is probably going to get sold. Sorry, Terminal, but like that was always going to happen. At least you're not getting butchered. Maybe you'll live upstate, have a happy life. I don't know, something like that. And then in that case, maybe we hold on to some more of the mechanical components. Unless there's anything else I want to buy, which is doubtful, because unless I want a coin mint. I don't think I'm going to find a whole lot of like gold to be able to mint my own coin though, or silver. All right, this will work. Oh wait, I'm doing coin the other way. I'm proffering coin? No, I'm acquiring coin. I always read that wrong. All right, accept. And Mercantile Renown gone up. I'm just gonna leave the like animal feed hay pile. I don't even think we're making animal feed in case we get future animals. I don't necessarily need to like remove them. But I don't, as you may be able to tell, I don't intend to really animal keep. The fruit trees I have over here, I probably should have set them up to not harvest. I don't even know where the zones are, to be honest, anymore. They blend the hell... Actually, hide trees. There we go. That should help. Quince tree, don't harvest. Or rather, not ripe, but don't cut. That's what I meant to do. So ripe, don't cut. At some point, we'll like actually set up an organized arboretum. Rather than this like weird random thrown together arboretum that we have here. It will be improved. Just not high up in my priority list. Nice. So Klein is going ahead and okay, the staircase on the other side is back. So I am going to choose to destroy this staircase to recoup the materials. That way we can mine underneath it and not have it just go poof and nuked. And then Klein is excavating this section so that we can actually build it. This is actually bigger than it needs to be because I hadn't considered the wall. So let's reconsider. So that's 5. Because, right, the wall is here. So we'll just not dig this up to be able to hold it up while we replace the, while we put an arch in. I don't know. I mean, they must trust the engineers in this colony because, like, they've got a giant body of water above them. I would be super sketched out living underneath such a giant body of water. But luckily my colonists are like idiots. They're none the wiser. They're happy to put their lives in the hands of the engineers and live underwater. Here we go. So you can see the footprint of the first bedroom. A little 5x5 thing down here. I am going to have Klein mine up here. So I can replace the stairs, finally. And then, I should have, in this spot, put a door there. I didn't, but I'll replace that as a door. So on the other side, we're going to do pretty much the same pattern. Another 5x5. Holes here, and then something to keep the roof up until the column gets put in for stability. Because we don't want like a giant cave-in. Because soil requires the same stability that like walls do. So you'll have a massive cave-in otherwise. And massive cave-ins are really hard to fix in Going Medieval. Like, super hard to fix. They suck, and they should be avoided at all costs. So, this was left undug to hold the roof up until the arch gets put in, and then we'll remove that spot. Construction blocked. There we go. Oh, because they were standing there. Okay, so both sets of staircases are in now. And then I'm planning on here being another bedroom. So there'll be a bedroom here as well. But I'm not going to excavate that just yet. Actually, that doesn't... No, the dimensions of that doesn't work. So I'll just have this be a hallway between the two sections instead. I think that's not unreasonable. It's kind of hard to visualize, I know. I'm, like, struggling with the, controlling the layer here. Especially with all the merchants, like, traversing up above. It's difficult to picture. Alright, well, the merchant's gone now. So, here we go. The arch is in, and then we're going to get rid of all of the walls and replace it with clay tiles. And do the same on the other side as well. Is that mining you just set up in case I have a flood? What mining? No. The answer is no, but I'm not sure what you're referring to. The hallway mining? Oh, it's in just to connect the two sides. Because otherwise, if you want to switch sides, you have to go all the way up 2 floors. Plus, they did get stranded once. Will I break through the well? Nope, that won't break through the well. The well doesn't extend that far. Water doesn't drain on diagonals. If they did, this would have flooded a long time ago. Because there's water on diagonals. Like, there's water here, and it didn't fill here. So, good demonstration that a diagonal won't flood. Cheers. And to keep these bedrooms from flooding, they're going to be tiled up, and then the hallways will be tiled up. So the hallways are going to connect like this, and then hallways down to more bedrooms this direction. I think you can. I know it's difficult to picture, but actually, that's. Sorry, that's a wall. Am I seeing it wrong? Stair, stair. Yeah, okay, I did it right. Once the rooms are nicer and not gonna flood, meaning that they're like lined with tiles, we'll start moving people down there. You can kind of see the footprint of our strange subterranean layer here. I think we're ants. This is like our ant nest. How's temperature management going to work down there? It's actually really easy to manage, truth be told, because it has really good insulation values. So it won't require, like, maybe even just a torch will be enough heat most of the time. And if not, we can always put braziers in. But it's, like, probably not going to be a big deal. I don't know if we can mine on the diagonal. Klein, where are you? You're... Whenever he comes back. Can you mine this? Okay, good. He can. And now that we actually have the staircases, which was like, I think more complicated than the bedrooms themselves. The bedrooms are just like simple 5x5s or 7x7s, depending on how you want to measure. It should be a little bit smoother sailing. The other thing I need to consider, or not need, but should consider, is now that we have all this extra soil, let's continue to lay it down. Because I'm sure we're excavating a whole lot of soil and we don't need a giant stockpile full of it. And it gives our constructors something to do, as our excavators are clearing more ground for construction underground. Oh god, that's dark. I will pay for an iron wall torch. Let's hope I don't regret the cost. It shouldn't be a big deal. You have iron. Salvation. The Ansarine disciples. Maynard would be buried alive by the disciples, he stated factually, with eyes dimmed, trailing sooty rags. Would you save them from the flames? So these are the pyros. He wants to be a jailer who does unskilled labor and has passions for nothing, which is odd. And we get attacked by 7 enemies in the next couple of days. And we know we cannot negotiate with them because they're the pyros that want to like just burn them at the stake. Sure. All right, Maynard. Let's take a look at you. You are austere, hot-blooded, and somnolent. I can see why they wanted to burn you. You literally have no passions at all. Honestly, it's incredible that you, and you have a chest laceration. I'm going to name you, your name is Maynard Marchmain. Stan Lee would love your name. I'm going to name you Unnamed, because I don't really have enough time left in the stream to run a whole raffle. So instead, you're going to be unnamed, and I am going to medically tan you and raffle you off next stream, if there is to be one. And at least make a bedroom for you. We'll also want there should be a bow here somewhere. I'm assuming. Yeah, there's a bow somewhere. I don't know where it is, but there's a bow somewhere. In this pile of nasty. And then do your scheduling and your medical tending and your job priority. So, Mr. Unnamed, you will be urgent hauling. I guess you're the only one that's passionate in being a jailer. Yeah, essentially, you aspired to do nothing but boss other people around, and then they were like, you know, we don't care for that as a desirable aspiration, and they wanted to burn you alive. Got it. That about sums up your life goals there, I think. So Stewart and Hall. So basically, you're just like a dedicated hauler. Congratulations, you could be replaced with a donkey. Yeah, he showed up and wanted to be middle management. That's a really good way of putting it. And those in charge go, yeah, we don't need middle managers. We need you to be fuel for our fire. And he was like, yeah, and then he ran away. And he wants to be a bard. Yeah, I don't think so, man. I don't think so. Raveno, did you make the bed? You did. Okay, so here's Marchmain's bed. Beekeeping is still, the books aren't ready. And unfortunately, the first bedchamber wasn't finished. I was kind of hoping to get the first bedchamber ready. It's really close. Like, this room is damn near done. Just not quite all the way there. Where are you, Marchmain? Oh, you're just... You should be called... You shouldn't be Marchmain. You should be Waddlemain. Maybe I need to go easier on the dude that, like, has a gaping chest wound. And my constructors have decided to line fill instead of actually build, which is fine. I mean, that's an acceptable task. Alternative. Hot-blooded to the pyre? Yeah, that's what they were thinking. So, were you tended to? Yes. So, scheduling, paste, jobs are done, and then clothing done, meals done. And we obviously still have like a lot of forced clothing that is like not ideal. I know I have to revisit that at some point, but you know, I got other things going on right now. So, friends, I think having done almost one bedroom, a modest bedroom, and it's going to be better as we add to it, and finished the entire Great Hall, finished the perimeter wall, and done a whole bunch of landfill and all that jazz, held a first feast, etc., etc., etc. This is where I'm going to leave off for the stream. Thank you for tuning in to Going Medieval Tower of Knowledge, which originally streamed live on Twitch. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my online gaming community on Discord, Rhadamant.com has a link to it, as does the description of this video. Thank you so very much for watching. Special thank you to my Twitch subscribers, Patreon patrons, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow librarians.